year 1789, our country developed a group of intelligent workers to interpret the United States Constitution and settle disputes concerning the laws of our country. In the U.S., we have three parts of our government, and the Supreme Court is the major part that keeps the other branches of our government stable. Within the Supreme Court justice, there are 9 justices who sit on the bench, and one of them is named Clarence Thomas. Even though Thomas had to work to overcome his lower socioeconomic upbringing, his determination paved his way to the Supreme Court. Justice Thomas did not just appear in Washington, D.C. without overcoming many obstacles. Clarence Thomas, born on June 23, 1948, was raised in Savannah, Georgia. Unlike many of the Supreme Court justices, he was raised in a poor family, indicated by the Columbia Electronic Encyclopedia. In 1974, Thomas graduated from Yale Law School, then became a Black conservative activist in Republican causes. He was chosen to be the Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights in the United States Department of Education 7 years after he was graduated. The year 1991 was a busy year for Justice Thomas because President George Bush Sr. nominated him for the Supreme Court of the United States to replace Thurgood Marshall. On October 15, 1991, the Senate confirmed the appointment, stated by the Supreme Court Historical Society. From the book Judging Thomas, it was stated that also in the year 1991, he was accused of sexual harassment towards a law professor at the University of Oklahoma. Her name was Anita Hill, but this predicament still did not change the committee's mind for his nomination for the Supreme Court. There are many controversial stances dealing with Clarence Thomas. There is one case that Thomas was involved in, which was the Sebelius versus Hobby Lobby stores case. The founder of Hobby Lobby, David Green, is a faithful Christian, believing that his workers at Hobby Lobby should not have insurance to cover the day after pill, or also known as the morning after pill. As stated by the Becket Fund for Religious Liberty, the HHS mandate requires that the business should provide insurance coverage for the pill, and this caused Hobby Lobby to file a suit to defend their constitutional freedom to be consistent with their religious beliefs. Thomas has been a part of many abortion cases. He has also been involved in many cases with schools, such as the Board of Education versus Earls. For this case, he defended the right for police and cops to give random drug tests or have lockdown drug controls at any schools, especially for students involved in extracurricular activities. Even though he has faced many roadblocks in his career, he has found a way to overcome them all. No matter any of Thomas's negative aspects, he has made some influential impacts throughout his years of Supreme Court office. Indicated from Clarence Thomas on the issues, Thomas has been beneficial to cases dealing with abortion, budgets in our economy, the civil rights, crime, drugs, and many more. Supreme Court Justice Thomas rose from the streets of Savannah, Georgia, overcame sexual harassment charges, and now resides in Washington, D.C. This goes to prove that anyone in this country can accomplish what they put in their mind to with dedication and hard work.